Hello, I'm Anna Bazhaw Hyscher.
I'm Maddie Taylor.
I'm Angelica Thomas.
And I'm Janelle Wright. Hello, everyone. We are Group 4, and our manufacturer is Architects with Chuck Hogan as a representative. Here you can see our table of content. The Smith family is a family of 4 who lives in a multi-generational household located in a community in Waimea, Hawaii. Olivia, their 2-year-old daughter, who has very sensitive skin when she comes into contact with untreated surfaces. Clara, who is 30, an astronomer, and the reason the family moved to Waimea, has suffered from asthma and severe allergies. Sister Charles, who is 32, a geology professor, and has autoimmune disorder which impacts the stability in his movement. And Hugh, Charles' father, who is 62, a retired military man, but now a Pilates instructor with a slight hearing impairment.
There's a pathway fabric from Architects as upholstery for Olivia because she does have skin sensitivity issues, so it just made sense to put it on a couch.
When we talk about antimicrobial, this is what we're talking about. And really the only one that you need to memorize is zinc. Here's why. It's non-toxic to humans. Now, see what it says here? It's a heavy metal nutrient, not a toxic heavy metal like copper and silver are. It's a heavy metal nutrient. This is in Head & Shoulders shampoo. It's in Zicam, which you actually take to actually mitigate colds and flu. It's extremely durable. It's actually effective against bacteria, microbes, viruses, fungi, and mold. Mildew as well. Ooh, no one wants a little mildew. And so the nice part is that this is a very effective, sustainable system that's available in Alta Finish, which is a soil and moisture repellent finish.
Here are the list of specifications, the proprietary ones, and then here's the performance standards. As the durability is 100,000 double rubs. A residential durability should be around 15,000 double rubs being wise and beak, so it surpasses well enough what it needs to. The product is railroaded when it comes to installing it onto a furniture piece, so it does matter on which you orient it. It will affect the overall look. The maintenance is just mild soap and water for small spot treatments, and then for severe soiling, use non-abrasive cleaners, and then make sure you just get all the soap out when cleaning. For health, safety, and welfare criteria, zinc is non-toxic compared to its copper and silver competitors. The draper, we chose a Cravat Design 404815 fabric that is made of 100% linen, so it will help Clara because she suffers from severe allergies and asthma. Here are the specifications of that fabric. For performance and standards, it does as well meet the residential criteria for durability because this one is at 25,000 double rubs. Installation standards methods, just like the other one, it is railroaded, but it is only a drapery, so it's not as strict. So maintenance requirements is just dry cleaning. Okay, as for the health, safety, and welfare criteria, this fabric is 100% linen, and linen is naturally hypoallergenic and antimicrobial, so this would be good for Claire's asthma and severe allergies. All right. We chose the ProMar 200 Zero VOC interior latex paint finish due to Clara and Olivia's asthma and skin sensitivities, but it would also improve the indoor air quality for everyone as well. Here are the proprietary and performance specifications. The one we kind of focused on was the LEED certifications because this meant that it would improve the indoor air quality for Olivia and Clara. For the installation standards and methods, you want to make sure that it's above 50 degrees in the area you're painting in, so it could dry. You need a specific brush type, roller type, and spray nozzle type. It's recommended that you use 2 coats when applying it, and the same for when you're doing touch-ups. As maintenance requirements, you clean with soap and warm water, and then you clean whatever tools you used. Health, safety, and welfare criteria. We chose a zero VOC paint because VOCs can be extremely toxic to the human body when released in interior spaces. For the performance standards, industry standards, and guidelines, we chose an LRV of 32 to fit within the semi-gloss range, which is in 30 to 65. The finish is very durable because it is low in VOCs, and the product surpasses LEED certifications that help improve the indoor air quality.
The product we chose to accommodate Charles's mobility issues is luxury vinyl plank flooring from Engineered Floors. We chose this primarily because it is non-slip and also ADA compliant. For the proprietary specification of the flooring, it is manufactured by Engineered Floors. It is in the color Bay of Plenty, and it is from their collection of flooring called Triumph. For the performance standards of the product, it passed tests such as dimensional stability, resistance to heat, being slip resistant, and also chemical resistant, and also resistance to light. For the installation standards and methods of the product, it is laid by applying the recommended adhesive to the back of the plank, and then laying it down with the interlocking mechanism, which makes the flooring very easy to install. And then for the maintenance of the flooring, they recommend not using any abrasive tools or solutions to clean the floor, and then just requiring regular sweeping and vacuuming and to not soak or saturate the floor. The health, safety, and welfare criteria that the flooring meets is being antimicrobial, waterproof, chemical resistant, fire resistant, and slip resistant. What we chose to accommodate Hugh's hearing impairment is ceiling panels from Armstrong Ceilings. We chose these because they will improve the clarity of sound in the den space. For the proprietary specification of the flooring, it is manufactured by Armstrong Ceiling and Wall Solutions. It is white in color and is from their Textured Look Ceilings collection. For the performance and standards of the product, it passed tests such as being fire resistant, sag resistant, and mold and mildew resistance. And is also for the installation standards and methods for installing the product, it is installed by hanging wires and hooks from the ceiling and then installing the grid onto those hooks and wires and then laying the ceiling panels into that grid. And for the maintenance requirements, it can be maintained by vacuuming out the dust or using a brush to clean it. And the health and safety and welfare criteria that the product met was being fire resistant, sag resistant, mold and mildew resistant, and then noise reducing, which benefits Hughes's hearing impairment.
Architects is committed to supporting both current and emerging sustainable design innovations in the textile industry. Their goal of reducing the environmental impact of their products includes the processes of the manufacturers, including that of their materials and content, dye stuff, and finishes are satisfactory. They also concern themselves with redefining sustainable philosophy as the practice is always evolving with the addition of new information. For example, their efforts are in including as much bio-based content as possible includes textiles that contain renewable natural resources such as cotton, wool, and silk. They include products that are PVC-free as well as recycled content and solution dyeing, which is a process that utilizes less energy and creates less water waste. As there is currently a lack of national infrastructure to recycle textiles at the end of their lifespan, architects refrain from promoting their products as such. The company also carries numerous certifications, such as Cradle to Cradle, the design and production of products of all types so that at the end of their useful lifespan, they can be upcycled, imitating the natural cycle. All components must feed another product or become fuel to be either biodegradable or stay in closed-loop technical cycles. Other certifications include Green Guard, the business unit of Underwriters Laboratories that helps manufacturers create and helps buyers identify interior products and materials that have low chemical emissions so as to improve the quality of the air and spaces the textiles are used, and Scientific Certification System. SCS is an international leader in third-party certification and standards development in environmental sustainability, safety, and quality performance claims. They help organizations to communicate their sustainability success stories. Similarly, Gravit Inc. provides products with limited environmental impact with twin efforts to make beautiful things with quality materials that support the planet. Up to 20% of their furniture cushions are soy-based in an effort to reduce petroleum-based substances, while the majority of their furniture is made from forest stewardship or sustainable forestry initiative certified wood. They are able to recycle most of their waste products within their factories, including paper, wood and fabric scrap, metal, and plastic. Kravet supports locally sourced lumber and using primarily cardboard and paper materials for packaging where possible. Their furniture springs use recycled metal. Kravet Inc. is a member of the Sustainable Furnishing Council, an organization that promotes sustainable practices among manufacturers, retailers, and consumers. Sherwin-Williams refers to their sustainability approach as corporate social responsibility. They consider sustainability integral to their business, with their steering committee focusing on environmental health and safety, while their Sustainability Council looks at deeper integration. The company is a member of the American Coating Association, a voluntary nonprofit trade association that works to advance the needs of the paint and coatings industry, including serving as an ally and advocate for members of legislative, regulatory, and judicial issues. They also pair with ClearCorp USA, Ecolabel in the European Union, and, like architects, Green Guard certification. They are members of the National Green Building Program, a rigorous rating certification that provides independent, third-party verification that is approved by American National Standards Institute. They are members of National Sanitation Foundation International, the Paint Care Program, the Carbon Disclosure Project, and the Coatings Care Project, amongst others. Their participation in the United States Green Building Council's Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design accreditation allows them to help consumers accrue points in an effort to produce certified green buildings. Many of their wall paints are low VOC, offering a reduction in volatile organic compounds that don't off-gas into the atmosphere. This large group of chemicals are found in many other manufacturers' products, negatively affecting indoor air quality. Sherwin-Williams, in contrast, has taken steps to avoid these, even offering low VOC paints. References may be found on the final page of this presentation. Thank you.